See, I got it figured out this time. If I click A to get it started, it'll still be on the logo because it takes so freaking long to check for additional content. If that isn't there, I'm pretty sure. I don't think Game Pass comes with DLC. Jeez, the loading bar didn't even start filling yet. Come on. Almost. Just about there. I tell you, I've been playing not this. I've been playing Lego 2K Drive because that's also on Game Pass, and loading times on that sure are not great either. So I just... No, that's not the guy. It's like, is that the guy I'm supposed to talk to? No, that's not the guy. Whoop. Yeah, loading times... I'm starting to get real annoyed with long load times right now. I really like Lego 2K Drive because it's just general fun. But man, the load times. So I accidentally saw this already because I didn't realize this was the location I was supposed to go to.
All of them, I swear, all of them! I have never heard so much fucking God talk from one man in all my days.
Let him go.
No one on this island is allowed to say that word!
Did he say Cyclops? Did he hurt your feelings?
I don't like it when people call me that! I didn't.
But you're so fat. I mean, big and strong. And you really do only have one eye.
He's not fat. I don't know how you look at that guy and say he's fat. That's not fat. That's clearly muscle.
Give it to me and I won't kill Marcos for having you steal it! Give it to me!
You want it? Go get it.
I thought that thing was supposed to be valuable. Weren't we gonna sell it later? Yeah, so I accidentally came over here. Didn't realize this was the place. Ow. And then I saw that cutscene and was like, oops, that's main game. I'm gonna leave. But actually I just turned the game off. And then turned Lego 2K Drive on. I guess 2K Drive is supposed to be a existing franchise apart from Lego. I don't think I've really heard much of it before the Lego one. Get out of here. Extra people. Ah! Which, if you hadn't seen it before, Lego 2K Drive is a open world racing game, which I've never played one of those before, I don't think. Actually, now that I think about it, the Cars game, the game based on Cars, the movie, but the video game, I think that counted as an open world racing game, but I don't remember it having really objectives. Like side objectives, I mean. Like open world style content. Lego 2K Drive does, and I think it's fun. It's interesting to have that, because you're driving from one objective to another, and it's like, oh hey, here's the thing I can do. How about I go do that real quick? You know, the non-loading screen kind of stuff, because there's also, like, you know, non-racy modes, but they also have to load. But then sometimes there's non-loady stuff that is like, hey, do this course without hitting any
I
cones.
won't ask any questions. Let's keep out of sight.
And then, yeah, it's fun to just get those started. Get them quickly done. And I like that there's also a restart button, so you don't have to manually drive back to the start of the objective to start over. Which is, it's a little annoying that they have that there, but in the actual main racing content, if you lose a race, you have to wait for it to load back to the overworld, and then click A to start the race again. Like, if you lose, it's not like, hey, do you want to try again? And then it just starts over. It kicks you out, and then you gotta load again like you never played it before. Which is really annoying. Especially when you lose 5 times in a row like I did, or like 3 or 4. Like I did that one race. Yeah, let's try to not have a bunch of people while we fight the Cyclops this time. If we can help it. Come on.
No way to escape.
And of course, being Lego, you get to build your own cars, which is really neat. It really harkens back to Lego Racers on the Nintendo 64. And I know that game got a sequel. I don't remember if you could build your own vehicles in that. I feel like you couldn't. So it's always kind of weird to me that they never really made a sequel to Lego Racers, aside from the one it did get. It's because of how much people love Lego Racers, but I don't know how people feel about 2K Drive, but I've definitely been enjoying it. Like, it's got fun racing mechanics. It's got like the boost bar you can fill by breaking the Lego elements on the track, just running through them. And it's got a jump button, and I like having jump buttons in general in racing games. You know, some way to jump over an obstacle. Like, Crash Karting is kind of like that. Crash Team Racing. It's not an actual jump button, but it is, like, you jump before you drift. And there are ways you can use that to jump over certain things. It's a lot trickier in Crash, because it's a much more technical thing in that game. But in Lego, it's you just press a button and you go up. And it's fun. There have been a couple of shortcuts I've noticed that are you just jump up to them or jump over a thing, and that's fun. Can I? Yeah, I can skip. Slowly, but I can skip.
I swear.
Okay, he is supposed to have lackeys, but he's not. I'm pretty sure he's not supposed to have the other captains of this bandit hideout. Where you going? Get down here. Oh, did I kill the other guy already? So now it's just the Cyclops? There's a second one? I kind of trailed off when I was talking about vehicle building because I did want to mention a vehicle I made myself. Well, I made a few actually. I wanted to, like, for my first off-roading vehicle, because I didn't like the one you start with. I guess I should explain. It's also got some of that Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing transformed DNA. I mean, I guess Mario Kart also, you automatically transform when you do things. You know, when you drive into certain road elements. I don't know, to me it feels more like Sonic and Sega than Mario Kart. Because Mario Kart is like, oh, you gotta drive over this particular ramp to get the thing. Well, I guess that's not true in water, but I don't know, it feels much more planned in Mario Kart. Is it the best you can give me? I'm gonna hold it. Are you part of the
We shouldn't delay here any
No.
further. Even rats like these have friends on Kefalonia.
Hang on, let me find all the other objectives because I want to complete this area while I'm here. Excuse me. Say that you transform between street racing, off-roading, and water in Lego. And I wanted my first off-roading vehicle because I didn't like the starting one. I wanted it to be a dune buggy, so I tried to make that, and it kind of came out pretty crappy. I'm not very good at building things with Lego. And then I made a boat because I realized, like, oh hey, there's nothing stopping me from being able to make a Skylanders vehicle. So I did that. I made the Splatter Splasher. There's one of my favorite boats from Skylanders Racing.
This used to be a nice
Superchargers.
village, but now it's just a nest of anarchy and crime.
And it came out better than my buggy, I can say that much. But I think someone better with Lego definitely could have done better making that same boat. But I'm pleased with it at least. Not like my Dune buggy.
Release me. I'm not an animal.
There we go. I at least wanted to free the person.
Kefalonia, and this is my welcome. Horrible people.
We're not all so bad.
Prove yourself by escorting me to my brother's house.
I gotta escort you? Ah. And then I saw in the, like, the in-game store. Oh, this guy's... The in-game store had a nice car, like an old school kind of car that I could easily recolor to make Wario's car. So I did that too. I changed off a few parts as well to make it look a little more like the car. Oh, you're
Hornios,
part of a quest.
reunited again.
This Mystios was one good egg in a basket of duds. Pay here for me, will you, Davos?
Anything for a little brother.
I told you we're not all bad.
It wasn't even a captive. There's two quest-based captives in this bandit hideout that don't count as the free captive objective. That's ridiculous. I mean, it's not a bad design, but it's ridiculous. Both times it's like, oh, is this the captive? Is this the captive? No, neither of them are. Because there's an entirely third, unrelated, separate person that is supposed to be freed to get this area considered completed. And they're over there. I just realized that I did find them when looking.
Someone! I'm trapped! I never thought
There. And I don't have to escort her. Bye. Oh good, I leveled up. I think I had an axe I could equip. I did find an axe when I did a bandit camp. But I don't remember what level it was. I just remember it was higher than what I was. Oh yeah, follow me this way. It's like, what are you squiggling for? Wait, he wasn't even following the dirt path.
I can't
He was
thank you
just
enough.
squiggling.
After spending most of my life at sea, it would have been absolutely shameful to drown in a pot. Ah, where are my manners? I am Varnavas, captain of the Adrestia.
Well, Varnavas, I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Cassandra, Misthios by trade.
Oh, but you're much more than that, I'm sure.
What do you mean?
When they forced my head underwater, I prayed to the gods. And when they pulled it out, there you were.
All of Kefalonia heard your prayers. I just happened to be closest.
That's not the option I picked.
And you just happen to fight like Achilles, while Zeus's eagle flies around your head.
Okay, tell me about your ship.
You have a ship?
Of course. Gods forbid I'd end up stuck in this place.
What is it now?
Thanks to you, it's still in Sami Harbor, where I left it.
Perhaps the fates brought us together after all. I'm in need of a ship and a crew.
You saved my life. It would disgust the gods to not offer it in return.
So, that's a yes?
My ship, my crew, and my services are yours.
You truly aren't from around here.
Ha ha! Gods know! And I thank them for that! Come now and see the Adrestia!
Okay, let me check out my gear real quick and also get a new ability. Decided to grab multi-shot because I mean you could see it lets you shoot up to 6. No, that's the upgrade, never mind. 4 enemies at once, and that sounds really useful. If I can kill them all in one shot, very good for stealth. And that's an ability you've never seen in Assassin's Creed before, the ability to just shoot multiple people at once. I mean, yeah, okay. I guess not quite never seen before. Here, let me get the video playing while I ramble. Because you could like in Assassin's Creed 2, you could get the ability to throw throwing knives at multiple people, and that persisted through the Ezio trilogy. And there's like the duck foot pistols in the Assassin's Creed 3 engine games, and of course Rogue had grenades, and I really liked that. Rogue introducing grenades, that was so cool. But 4 separate targets with a bow, and they're not standing in any particular formation. Formation like the duck foot would require. Like that. Like, look at that. Look at that guy in the bottom left corner. He is, like, I can see throwing knives getting the top 3 guys, but then that guy in the bottom left, that is a helpful ability that the series hasn't really had before that I'm glad is now a thing. It's something that this game has that the other games don't really have, and that's cool. It's something I will look back on this game and go, man, that was a cool ability. Assuming I actually use it. Oh, that's an ability to gain 25% health. I probably should get that. It's really annoying not having any way to heal. Shield break. Teleport assassination. Poison. Vanish. What was this again? Knockout arrows. What do I want that for? This isn't Dishonored, where I actively want to avoid killing people. Super arrow, don't really need that. Predator arrow. I tell you, the only time I used the control arrow in Immortals was whenever the game required it. I'm really not a fan of... I mean, it's useful for sniping, but... I mean, okay, now that I've reminded myself, like, oh, right. This game doesn't have sniper bows, probably. It doesn't have the predator bows, or whatever they call them in Origins, where it zooms in when you aim. So I probably should get this at some point. Just to kill far-off people. You know, secure that kill. But, you know, I should get Second Wind. As long as Bull Rush, Spider Kick, Charge Heavy Attack. Okay, yeah, just wanted to double-check that I didn't want something else. I don't already have an ability? Okay. Hey. I spent longer on that screen than I expected to. I did, I leveled up some stuff. I don't remember which I did. I think it was like this and this. Leveled them up in the blacksmith. I'm glad that's still a thing. I honestly was a little worried that this game decided to get rid of that because, I don't know, for reasons. And I kept my old piece because I wanted to show that they're the same thing, but they're different colors. And watch my hood. It changes colors with it. That's a very nice quality of life feature, that the hood will be the same color as the cloak worn on your chest piece. But now I've got this, and that's more warrior damage. Of course, by the time I get a heavy bladed weapon, it's outdated gear. And that's a whole 20 levels of or no, compared. It's be 5 levels of armor. That's easier to swallow. Yeah, it goes back to being white with this. Yeah, that's cool. It's a white. Well, that looks gross. That's some very obvious clipping there, I think. Unless it's supposed to be... No, it's not supposed to be a hole. It's not supposed to be like that. Okay. I don't... Sorry, 5 points of armor, but I don't like you. I don't like you enough to tolerate that piece of armor. I don't like how it looks. This is the one the guy gave me for saving his brother. Bye! So I have this now. That's an increase of 20. Might as well. Wait, is that how much the engrave costs? I didn't realize it would say. That's handy, I guess. Still gonna hang on to this. Evidently, I can upgrade it. I said evidently because it's like, oh, you can see the resources on the screen. And then I realized, wait, that's the engraving cost. Wish I engraved the hood if you didn't notice. Got some hunter damage since it already has assassin damage. Better blow. It feels kind of silly that this increases assassin damage instead of hunter damage, which it actually uses, but this is me speccing into stealth attacks, so... And it's not like my... Like, even with this boosting hunter damage instead of assassin damage, it's still weaker than this bow. Granted, I could level it up, but... I'm trying to figure out how that math checks out. Like, It says it's 17 points weaker, but the DPS is worse by 20. I'm trying to figure out if that's like, does hunter damage reflect my overall DPS with the bow? I guess no. It's just a stat. I can't unequip. Whatever, bag. Stop highlighting. Okay, I guess what I could do is I could... Yeah, these both boost warrior damage by 5%. But it's making my warrior damage overall go down by 44 points. It's still not matching the DPS. It's still not matching what the DPS says, but I'll stop thinking about it. It's really not that much of an issue. Oh yeah, that's right. I have a horse. I fell off a cliff with my horse and my horse died. But it's back. Because it's not an actual horse. It's a cosmetic it's a cosmetic item. Why did I have such trouble saying that? Get over the rock. Couldn't even jump the fence. Come on, man. Even Epona could jump that fence. Epona's kind of finicky.
We are ready when you are, Captain.
Wait! Wait for me, Cassandra. I'm all packed and everything.
You're coming, are you?
If you're going, I'm going.
Kefalonia is the only place you've ever known. You'd leave your home?
I would if it meant staying with you.
You can't go where I'm going. I need to be alone.
Who's going to keep you company?
I'll be fine.
If I can't come, then take Hara.
Hara?
My pet eagle. She's my friend. Mater gave her to me. But she'll be your friend now. And it'll be like I'm there with you. You know? To remind you of me.
Thanks, Phoebe.
But you have to promise we'll see each other again.
I promise. You haven't seen the last of me. Just stay out of trouble until then.
I will. Don't worry. Okay, you can leave now.
Cassandra! Leaving Kefalonia without saying goodbye to your dear Marcos? Tell me it isn't true.
Well, you're here now, so it won't be true. Goodbye, Marcos.
All these years as a dynamic duo! I'll never replace you! Well, I may need another assistant someday, but it won't be easy. Come now, give me a hug!
All right, come here.
Yes, bring it in. Oh, will I ever miss you, Cassandra?
Thanks, Marcos. I'll miss you too. And what does the future hold for you?
Wine, of course! Though you never know when the vines will wither. I'm always ready for another adventure. Speaking of adventure, I have a task for you, dear Phoebe.
An adventure? Yes!
Already following in your footsteps, isn't she, my friend?
Ready to set sail?
Prepare to cast off. It's time to leave.
Good! The tides wait for neither man nor woman.
Time to go.
So, what course do we set? Where in this big, beautiful world does the mighty Cassandra want to go?
Megaris.
Megaris? But we'll be sailing into war.
I got a contract for some general's head.
Whose head?
They call him the Wolf.
The wolf? Who wants Nikolaos of Sparta dead?
Nikolaos of Sparta.
The Oracle has spoken! To prevent Sparta's fall, the child must fall first.
You can't let this happen! Please, he'll do no harm. He'll help us. He will lead us.
Silence!
Stop! You can't! No! Murderer! She has
Does her over!
Pay for her dishonor, for the life she has snuffed.
Look
She
at
is
me,
not
Nikolaos!
Spartan, Nikolaos.
Don't listen! Nikolaos! Don't listen! No! No! Don't listen! Nikolaos! Why?
Mother!
Nikolaos! Stop! Nikolaos! No! Nikolaos! Nikolaos, look at me! Look at me, Nikolaos! Don't! Don't listen!
Your blood is tainted. Rid yourself of this poison.
Pater? Pater?
Oh, my baby! Cassandra! Cassandra!
Oh, so that's how we became immune to dying from high falls.
Get me to Megaris. Now.
But I don't understand. Of all the places under Ilios, why risk our necks to go there?
The Wolf of Sparta is my father.
I'm pretty sure the baby was supposed to be the character I didn't pick when it asked me to pick a character. Kind of rude of them to kill the guy I didn't pick.
Nothing like a sea breeze.
Does the deck always feel like it's moving?
I've got the perfect opportunity for you to get your sea legs.
Oh? What would that be?
Well, when the Cyclops was giving me a drumming, his pirates took my cargo. I know their ship, and I know where they're heading. What say we get it back?
Sure.
Ah man, they're
Be a
bringing
good
back boarding
opportunity to see how your
ships.
ship and crew perform.
Don't make me board them when I beat them.
Let's see how the sails
Or people say they didn't make a sequel to Black Flag. What do you call this game?
Come on!
We need to let the oars rest, Commander.
Was I using sprint? Okay, whatever, trap speed. Yeah, this game really wants to be Black Flag, doesn't it? They even sing in the sea shanty. Then we ram them.
Archers! Forward! Troops ready!
Okay, apparently you don't do 3 volleys in a row.
Here they come!
Can you still parry it like you could in Origins? I want to take that as a no, but I think I also messed it up. What button did it say to do javelins? Or was that the javelins? I assumed those were arrows.
Ready to shoot! Get them!
I guess not. Yeah, okay, yep. A is speed up.
Wait for it, Archers to the front!
Yeah, the smaller reticle is just letting me know where I'm aiming while I'm out of. Not, I guess not out of ammo, but waiting to recharge. Get their sail. I liked Origins better, where it like let you know how long it would take for a reload. Okay, cool. I don't have to do boarding. Man, it's just like that one Star Wars movie.
Couple good men in the scrap with those pirates. The seas are more dangerous now that Sparta and Athens are at each other's throats.
You know the one where they went to light speed and ran through a barricade, went
The best
straight
archer I
through.
know. He'd be a valuable asset.
When can we meet him?
Well, you're going to have to persuade him.
What do you mean?
You get him aboard and I'll talk him into it. A little drachmi should sweeten the deal.
So you want me to knock him out?
No, no. Well, maybe just pacify him a little. Then get him to the ship so we can have a little talk. Everything will be fine. I promise you.
Okay, when it said A to get moving, it meant press A, not hold A. That was the mistake I made.
Arrows at the ready!
I see there's 2 icons down there, and I don't know what they mean. There's the one on the left, which looks to me like a bow. And then the other one looks like a javelin. It did say something about firing javelins. Is that... Oh, is the javelins like the heavies? Like, you hold to aim the broadsides, and then you just press while looking that way to do the heavies?
Increase speed! Quick reach full speed!
You'll need to be cautious. He will be crawling with pirates.
I should send Icarus up to get the lay of the land. He'll spot my target.
Okay, how do I stop?
Slower now! Ready for docking!
That's my target.
That one? The 6? Code 6? No, that one. Of course. The one with an actual quest marker on it. Find and recruit the best archer in the Maroon Bandit camp, which is this guy. Recruit people in the world to make them lieutenants on your ship. Use knockout damage, and abilities to pacify an enemy before asking them to... So when the Sparta Kick says... When it says it gets them on your side, it really meant it.
I set sail soon. I want you with me when I do.
Okay, that's kind of novel, I guess.
To the crew.
If you come across a strong enemy, you can add them to your crew. I don't know how much individual crew members will matter if there's no boarding anymore. But it's an interesting idea, I guess. It's like... I would say like Pokemon... excuse me. Like Pokemon. But I would say maybe more like Pal World, honestly. Like, you see a guy and it's like, ooh, that'd be a good addition to my team, and then you just grab him. You can't really do that in Pokemon. It's gotta be a wild Pokemon. So that's why I say Pal World.
Harry, find cover! I know where the archer is.
Well, I like that he did that without instantly entering into open combat with me. You didn't just get shot once and then like, oh, there she is over there in that bush. Gives me an opportunity to stealth kill her, or him. How about I do that?
Into cover! The arrows are coming from over there. I know where they're firing from.
I think technically they still haven't found me. Now they found me because I couldn't hide in that bush. Well, I'd like to think that that changed to how people detect you when you shoot them in the head with an arrow. That change should make it easier to be a little more stealthy. Should not quite correct the problem that Origins had with stealth in general, but it's a good step. It's a step in the right direction. Any other dead people I should grab those arrows? Grab these arrows. Thank you. Add some wood and metal, apparently. Cool. Well, I guess thinking about it, because I recruited an archer, and my cannons, quote-unquote, are actually archers, that should help. I basically just bought a new cannon, I'm assuming.
Good. He'll be a valuable asset to the crew.
Will he be enough?
Don't worry. There'll be plenty of opportunities to recruit more people as we go.
Something tells me we're going to need them.
We should set a course for Megaris. A long voyage can be relaxing, but we are not really the cruising type. If you want to spice things up a bit, you can always check my log over there. I make a note of anything I hear that could be of interest to a daring captain.
Where did you say your log was? Over there? I'm assuming it's like up on this back part. I don't see a log. Where are we going? There. And all this crap I can't do because it's higher level. Wait. Gotta get the... Yeah, stop having exclamation marks. Knock it off. Oh, I picked up a new sword. I don't remember picking up a new sword. More warrior damage and more damage on Athenian soldiers. Sure. Take that over crit damage. I can get rid of... Wait, actually, it's got assassin damage on it. I think I'll keep it. If I can remember to upgrade it, that'd be nice. And I got new shoes. And I can't wear them. You know what? I don't want to wear them even when I can. Oh, great. Ship upgrades. Hire and assign lieutenants to your ship to gain multiple benefits. Once with lieutenant, you also join you on board the party. Call them to fight for you with the call arms ability. The guy I just grabbed, yeah. Hire. Now I've got a lieutenant. I've apparently already got fire bombs. And fire javelins. Yeah, so there's javelins. That's right trigger on its own, and then left trigger and then right trigger. An aimed shot would be the arrows. So there we go. And it seems to take the same resources as upgrading myself. Not a fan of that. Yeah, it doesn't seem to say anything about reflecting shots with bracing. That's unfortunate. Wait, my crew are even cosmetic? Well, I sure would like to see the other kinds of crew I can get. Rower stamina, refill rate. Health and armor. I hope I don't need the ship that much. It's just too much to upgrade. It's gonna be too much stuff calling for resource. It was one thing in Black Flag and Rogue, because those used entirely separate resources from the resources you use to upgrade yourself. And you weren't constantly upgrading yourself. It was just, oh hey, I've got 2 capuchin monkey skins. Time to get a new gun belt. So I think I would honestly rather save resources for myself and spend them on myself and upgrade myself. And the ship will be entirely an afterthought. I forgot why I flipped over to this page. Oh well. Boy, I can't wait for this to come back in the next game, because it's Vikings, and Vikings have those iconic ships. So surely they're just gonna have the same deal, the same setup. And probably once again trying to recapture Black Flag's popularity.
War has changed the face of the big world. If it's not Spartans or Athenians, it's bandits, pirates. Gods protect us all from mankind.
I mean, I guess to be fair, Black Flag and this, even if they have the same gameplay ideas,
Block the entrance to the bay!
2 entirely different feels, you know? These people who want to be a pirate don't want to be a Greek pirate. They want to be a high seas Blackbeard pirate. This is random. Wow, that was pretty helpful. Did a lot. And the same thing for you know, if they bring back, and I'm sure they will, the same ideas in Valhalla. It's like, well, there's being Blackbeard and then there's being a Viking, and they're not the same thing, even if they both use ships. Right? Yeah, we can pop it up. I thought it said I had fire bombs. I don't seem to be able to use them. Oh good, I can watch the guys fly right off the side of my boat. Couldn't do that in Black Flag. I could in Rogue though, because there was the guy who always climbed to the top. And because, you know, physics engine, sometimes he would just get bounced up. And then he'd fly right off when the ship was going too fast. Well, I can give these games this. And this is also applying to Origins retroactively because I'm just now realizing it. The combat does not consist of my captain constantly shouting fire, so that's nice. That's another thing that has over Black Flag. I think it said I could use A to turn faster. Didn't feel like it.
Out of sight, out of mind. Just shoot sailing ahead. What I've heard, Pegasus
Oh man, if only I was facing the other way. That would have been really metaphorical.
Spartans are preparing for a final push to rid the region of Athens.
And some blockade, weren't they facing like that way? They were in a line going like over that way. But we're going this way. That's not where we were going.
Faster! Full power!
We need to let the rowers catch their breath.
Well, maybe they should stop singing. Oh no, don't tell me there's harpooning.
The wolf takes no prisoners!
You know, something about that sound effect doesn't sound right for a spear. Maybe that's just, it's just because it's the sound I associate with being stabbed by the hidden blade.
Athenian dog Pericles fears you. He cowers in his Parthenon, surrounded by playwrights and sophists. He dares not face you with honor on the battlefield. He knows you are too strong. He knows Athens' days in Margolis are numbered. And he knows Athens is next!
Oh, okay, we're just gonna find him right away.
You destroyed the Athenian blockade.
They were in my way.
Sparta owes you thanks. Dihi has blessed you, my friend. You arrived in time to watch my pater achieve a glorious victory.
If Nikolaos is your father, I guess that makes you my brother.
Did you take a blow to the head during battle? What are you talking about?
The wolf is my father as well as yours.
Ridiculous. Before he adopted me into his home, he had 2 children. And they both died in Sparta many years ago.
Except for the one standing before you now.
You almost fooled me, but I wasn't born yesterday, Mystios. Let's stick to the subject of why you're here. What is a mercenary doing sailing into a war they aren't being paid to fight in? Tell me why you're really here before I cut you down for wasting my time.
I don't know which one of these I think is the most true. I guess this.
I've come to meet the Wolf of Sparta.
You cannot simply meet with Nikolaos. He has command of the entire Spartan army. If you truly came all this way to meet him, you might be disappointed.
Are you sure you're in charge here? You don't strike me as a typical Spartan. Perhaps it's best if I just talk with Nikolaos.
A sense of humor is not a trait I see being useful for a sellsword. If you're here to earn drachmi, though, I could make use of a capable mercenary. The fleet might be destroyed, but Megaris is firmly in Athenian control. We need to weaken their position if we are to take to the field and drive them back to Athens.
Why do you need a mercenary to do that? You seem to have plenty of soldiers at your disposal.
It's not a question of manpower. The Megarians are our allies. We do not want to commit troops until we know victory is assured. My scouts are already locating key targets that we can hit.
I'll help you rid Megaris of Athenians for a price.
Typical of your type. No honor or sense of duty. But your skills are better serving us than our enemy. The Athenians already have a mercenary working for them. They don't need more help. If we can draw the leader out and eliminate him, we will crush the Athenians on the battlefield and drive their forces all the way back to Athens, destroying their supplies, stealing their war chest, and killing their elite troops should leave him vulnerable. Take this and present it to my scouts. If you find them in the field, be sure to check for new information. They might also have need of your skills.
I think I know what must be done.
Remember, every Athenian soldier you eliminate will also help us achieve victory.
And once I've brought the Athenians to their knees for Sparta, I'll get that meeting with Nikolaos. Or you'll be next.
Send those Athenian dogs to Hades, Misthios. Do this, and the wolf will personally see to it that you are rewarded.
Demetrius Father Nikolaos helps Stentor conquer Megaris. To do this, weaken the army, the conquest battle. Open the map. Look at the thing. Kill soldiers, burn war supplies, pillage. So is this seriously just gonna be like, hey, I know you want to do the main quest, but first you gotta complete these world objectives first. You gotta go find things that build up a meter, and then you could do the main quest. Sponsors put a bounty on you because your illegal actions such as killing civilians or soldiers, stealing, and sinking ships. Use the pay all the bounties action on the map. Oh, use the pay all bounties action on the map. I read that weird. Pay each sponsor on the map, kill the sponsors in the world, keep a low profile until it expires. What? So what's stopping me from just sneaking into the camp
I want to get close to the
and killing
wolf.
Nikolaos
I
anyway?
have to help Stentor defeat the Athenians. I shouldn't waste any time.
Like isn't he over here? Isn't he in this camp? They're not gonna kick me out. Like, this isn't a restricted zone. I can just come over here. Like, my objective is to kill the guy, not become his friend. So why do I have to care? Why do I gotta care what they want? Like, I'm not usually one to get so hung up on plot holes, but isn't that a pretty big plot hole that I'm an assassin? I'm supposed to just go in and kill the people. I don't have to be their friends first. I don't have to get permission to go say hi to him. Alright, let's find some objectives. Look, there's one. There's a purple thing. Senators, but wait, that's the wrong region. They want it here, right? I gotta run all to all the question marks to see if they're a war objective. Like, I get the idea of like making your open world game so you can progress by doing whatever tasks you want. But I don't think this is that same thing. I think to them that's what it sounded like, but to me it sounds like, hey, go fart around in the open world until we tell you you can continue the main story. Like, it was one thing with Origins where there was, like, you know, level recommendations, and by the end of the game I was low level because I just wasn't doing side stuff anymore. But are they just outright gonna stop me from continuing until I fart around in the overworld? Because that would be really annoying. Where's the one I even... Oh, this is it. It doesn't seem to be anything. Great. Okay, well, they're at least giving me quests, so I can complain less with that in mind. But I still don't think this is the same thing as being like, hey, you can complete this and that, or you can do that. Bag, would you stop lighting up? I don't care that I just got Stentor Seal. No one cares. Like that's not just me, right? Like, it's stupid for the game, for any game, to be like, hey, you got a new key item, when key items are never something you have to care about in an RPG of any kind. Yeah, I know this has assassin damage on it. And 58 assassin damage is nice. But it's ugly. More games need to have cosmetic armor slots, so you can put the armor you like, the look of, into a slot, and also have the one that you like the stats to. It was better in Origins, where it was all, like, your armor appearance was its own thing. What did I say I wanted next? I should get Predator shot. Yeah, now you tell me about Adrenaline, who's landing hits, successfully dodging or parrying. And many more actions. When an ability is used, one Adrenaline segment is spent. It must be built up again. Put it on X. Wait, okay, wait. Kill captains and pull march. Pull march has great impact on lowering the nation. So I do have to fight around in the overworld. It's not pointing me to an objective. It's just telling me, hey, kill this many soldiers and you'll make progress. And look at that. I can't mark multiple, so I just have to remember, destroy supplies. Can be found in forts and leader houses. Which is not the thing I ran over to. Alright, I'll just keep running over there. I don't know, I'm trying to think of, like, okay, what am I thinking of when I'm thinking of an open world that makes you wait to continue the main story but gives you, like, multiple options to continue it? Now I'm not even sure there is a game like that. Wait, now I have a thing marked on my map? It's over here? Wait, so then am I not locked to the region? Did I just have to kill a specific amount and they can be anywhere in the world? Whee! Sure is far away though. There we go again. But hitting that button, trying to zoom out. Oh! See, I thought the area of filled-in map was the region. No, it can be anywhere. So, look. I was near a fort. Or bounty sponsor. Whatever. I'm already over here. Not gonna bother with whatever that was.
The capital, Megaran. If the leader's anywhere, he'll be here.
And there's more supplies, too. Oh crap, they're level 10? What the? No, I'm not messing around with level 10 enemies. I've learned my lesson. I can if you can't make it over the wall. Oh, they can. When you stop me for it, run! Okay, did they lose me? I think they lost me. Who's gonna run in here? Tomb? Don't mind if I do. Oh, it's stealing. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait this out then. Wait, do the areas not even... No, they do. It says 7 to 9. What do you mean 7 to 9? That you can't just give me a 10 and a 7 to 9? Like, I'm not mistaken, right? Valley of King Lelex is... It's right here. It's the 7 to 9 range. Okay, maybe if I'm more stealthy, I can get them. Maybe I'm strong enough that I could beat them with a stealth attack. Which is what I've been building into anyway. Well, at least I know I can definitely kill these level 7 people. It's the level 10s I can worry about.
Still nothing? What? Well, then keep looking.
How did I get an assassination on that guy? Come on. Get the attack to connect. Ow, what did it hit me with? Of course it's on cooldown. The Great Oz. Ooh, scary. It sure would be nice to have bombs I could throw at them, or grenades even. You know, having them all clustered together like that, searching for me. Okay, how about I focus on the other stuff first, while I wait for them to forget where I am. Oh, that's a lot of leather. Gonna find their supplies, maybe. Wait, is this supplies? Fire can be used to destroy them. How do I get fire? I don't have fire. Wait. I have torch. There we go. Did I say I already killed a captain? I killed a when did I kill a captain? Yeah, they're coming out to check out the supplies, aren't they? I got 3 extra experience for killing 2 guys in a row from stealth. Wait. Not over there. In here. But they're both stealing. I'm not stealing. I may be speccing into what would traditionally be considered thief attributes in an RPG character, but I'm not gonna steal. Let me see if I can't at least get into drop assassination range for one of these guys. And see if I can even do enough stealth damage to kill them. And they're a floor below me. So stupid how they're all walking in a line. It's like, fan out. It's like they're the delightful children from down the lane. Yeah, it's kind of bullcrap that they got those guys here. Level 10 in a not level 10 area. Close the door. Who even saw me going in? How are they not here already yet? Kind of want to shoot him. Just do the do the A button move where I shoot multiple. Seriously, why are they clumped together? Stop being clumped. You look like chubs.
Watch yourself! And reduce the competition!
I forgot, I don't have a shield anymore. I can't guard. Even though he's got a shield, I should be allowed to have a shield. At least they're not in a clump anymore, so now it's one-on-one. Okay. Nope. Get out of here. Nope. Are these villagers? I mean, I guess technically I'm not an assassin, so I can kill innocents. I'm not a Medjay. Yeah, I thought the dog was about to join in. I really need more offensive attacks. Offensive power-ups. This combat is just... I'm not into it. Just counter and then mash the button. And counter and then mash attack. Counter, mash attack. I mean, yeah, I recognize that I'm 3 levels below him, but still. What's the matter? You running away? You scared? Out of arrows! That was close. I feel like I should probably retreat so I can at least get the rewards off of the first guy. I'm gonna do that. Why are all the mercenaries in this one spot? Good thing I'm literally the only person in Greece who knows parkour. Which wouldn't be invented in France. Wouldn't be invented until, like, 12th century in France. That's a joke. I don't actually know when parkour gets invented. And just general the concept of it, I'm sure, has existed for a long time. But pretty sure it came from France. Alright, out of arrows still. Give me arrows. See, it's like they're all running the same, exact same AI. Like the exact same instance of AI. So they're all receiving the same commands.
Stay behind me.
Nice! Get them!
Kind of forgot where the body is. Hope it's still around. There we go. Skinning knife. So I reached to grab water while waiting for it to load. And then by the time I was already halfway reaching to the bottle, it was already loaded. Yeah, I just keep making myself worse and worse in open combat. But hopefully it'll even out to being good at stealth. Oh, look at that. More mercenaries. Whoa. I killed the Stone Fist and the Great Ox and stuff. But now there's an even bigger fish. Whoa. What? Oh, no, no, now the dog is fighting. No. Panther, whatever it is. War cat. I'm not even locked on. I thought it was locked on. Okay, stop spinning in circles. This is... Getting tired of this combat encounter. Let me go find more stuff to burn. Is this chest in here the one that it wants me to loot to complete the area objectives? Nope, that's also stealing. And I'm still out of arrows, aren't I? 40 whole arrows, and I don't have a single one. Running low on arrows, open to craft them. Well, I guess that's an option. Let's see how much it costs. One wood. Yeah, sure. I don't really need a full quiver though, and I don't want to run out of wood too quickly. So I just won't. Come on, where's the... Yes, that's Leader House, and then there's a guy I gotta kill. But where's the war supplies? There. What? I hit the heavy attack button. Why'd that... Forget this. This is why I was reluctant for the series to become based on actual numbers. Just damage sponges are not fun. Oh, this isn't even the right place. And he's 3 levels ahead of me. That's the kicker. That's the part that's really annoying. It's only 3 levels, and he's a damage sponge. And there's like 5 of them on top of each other. Let me try to stealth them again. It's like she's the same level as me and still a damage sponge. Like, isn't that stupid? Fall off a roof and die. Thank you. This is it's not Sparta, I know that much. This is Megara. Come on. Alright, what's that objective over there? Please be something I can actually do. Get off the roof! Get off the roof! Level 9? Ah, whatever. Stop being so particular with where you put your hands climbing up the freaking roof. Just climb it. Which you did, but you took a million years. I'm thinking back to a comment I saw where they said like the series is climbing peaked in Liberations. I'm not sure I agree with that comment now that I've played this much of it. Now that I've played this much of the series. I don't think the climbing really got worse at any point. Like, it got finicky in Unity, but it's always been kind of finicky. I would not call the climbing in this game bad. Really not noticeably worse than Liberations. If anything, I think the climbing is better in Liberations because there's better things to climb on. That the level design is better and made in a way where climbing gets you places that are helpful. You're not just climbing for climbing's sake. You're actually climbing to sneak past people. Or sneak into assassination positions. Let's try to get the stuff in this place. It's level 8, so it should be easier. You know, just by you know, basic math.
The port of Nicaea. If I'm going to find Athenian supplies, this will be the place.
What is this nonsense? Like, I know I'm not speccing that hard into hunting damage. Yeah, at least I can assassinate them. But come on. One level higher than me and I can't kill them with a headshot? This is the exact nonsense I was afraid of with Origins. How did they go backwards? You would think Odyssey would be an improvement. Oh, that's not a total ammo restock anymore. I just noticed that. I don't know where to hide. Could they face it the other way? Okay, I'm mad at that because the game didn't even say I was discovered. It had the little meter and it was like, hey, someone's paying attention to you. You better be careful. And then it went away.
There she is. Got her.
I pressed dodge.
Such a little misfuse. That's her there. You're just flailing around.
Yep, that's this game's combat system. Is you just flail. Thanks for pointing that out. Like, don't you just love that it's the damage numbers are popping up like 140, and you can't even notice the health being removed from his health bar. I feel like maybe I made a mistake trying to spec into stealth, because clearly it's not making a difference. It's not making stealth any more manageable than it was in Origins. take your stuff. No. I mean, yes, I did hear, but no, I'm not going to stop running. Oh, look at that, a signal pyre. Have fun. I could have looted that before I lit it on fire. Okay, well that's enough to complete the quest. It's not enough to continue the main story, but... Oh, just kill soldiers in general? Okay, well, I'll mark this one then. So it has a national treasure. Never saw that movie. Northern part of the mountain. It's inside a fort. Oh, so it's over there, where I was when I first thought, like, oh, I gotta go around and do just random stupid stuff in the overworld. I don't even need to mark it. What am I marking it for? I'm out of here. Not dealing with this stupidness. Bye. Fall damage, don't have to worry about it. Horse. I honestly can't even tell what animal's chasing me. It's like, is it a tiny lion? Is it a shaggy wolf? Oh.
So this is what war looks like. Not what the stories make it out to be.
Get off the... Get unstuck from the tree. Oh, well, my horse is dead. Except not really, because it'll respawn. I guess the answer was they're fluffy wolves. Great. I was hoping it was tiny ones. Stop following me! You're worse than the wolves in Skyrim! No, that's not true, because those wolves are awful. They're just... They pop up, especially late in the game, and you're just running along a path, and it's like, oh, there's wolves, look out! And then you hit them once, and they're dead already. Oh no, wolves! Sound of their skull being smashed. I think that is one flaw with Skyrim's world design. You know, it's overworld. Which, I don't know if people are really saying Skyrim was perfect. Probably not, because, you know, Bethesda game. People sure do like to remind you that Bethesda makes really buggy games. But, like, you know, it gets praised for always having, you know, always being a stone's throw away from something. There's always stuff between you and your objective to get distracted by. But enemies, you know, random encounters on the road, sure was not that game's strength. At all. Like, to just be like, hey, look, a scaver, oh no! And then you hit it once and it's dead. Who cares? It's like it wanted to have random encounters, but they just were bad. It's like, oh, wolves, but stronger because you're in the ice area. Oh. And then they die because they're wolves.
That's what I'm looking for.
And they don't give you that much experience, and they're not worth much of anything in terms of gameplay, so it's like this was just here to annoy you. Great, it's another level 8 fort. Is this the right soldiers? Did I kill the right guys? I think I'm supposed to be killing the blue guys. See, at least these guys are actually taking some freaking damage. The guys I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be killing. Look at these peons. I'm going on break. it's weird to me that this loading screen is apparently making more noise than the background noise from my fan. Like, I can hear my fan. I can't hear this loading screen. I don't know what noise it's making that's making the sound bars move. That's like can't assassinate. Upgrade your assassinability change your gear or engrave it with assassination improvements. If they got big, if their numbers are too big to let you kill them, make your numbers bigger. Came with the freaking wolf. I keep doing that to try to go faster. It's not to go faster button anymore. I think I know what it is about this game and Origins' combat system that I don't like. That just doesn't click with me like the other games do. Is that the lack of the counter button. Like, sure, this game has a counter button. Technically, buttons. But it's not the same.
So this is what war looks like. Not what the stories make it
It's
out
not
to
a...
be.
It's not... Excuse me. It's not even really a counter button. I think the games even call it parry. Which is what it is. It's a parry. It's not countering the attack that's incoming, and it's raining. It's not countering the attack that you're about to be hit by. It's nullifying it and opening your opponent up to hit them. And then that's when you do your da-da-da-da-da, which is really just continuing to mash the button, which is not... It's not satisfying. Like, it's trying to be, but it's not the same thing, because in the older games, literally 2 games ago, if you countered someone, you press the button with the right timing, and then you stab them in the face. And if they don't die, they take a lot of damage. It speeds the combat along. It rewards you for getting that timing right, which, granted, was rarely difficult to begin with. But it doesn't waste your time. It doesn't make you sit there mashing the button any more or less than... I mean, not that this one makes you do it more. It makes you have to press the button less. You don't have to keep mashing the... Especially in the older games where... Or, you know, in whichever games... Because I know it's not just the old ones. But in some of the games where countering was a guaranteed kill. Like, it would speed the combat along so much faster. Especially in Brotherhood and Revelations. And 3. And later versions of 4, apparently. And I believe, didn't Liberations also have it? Kill chaining. And I always said, like, yeah, kill chaining, when you get it down, it does make things really easy. You can mow people down. But it wasn't really a problem. It was satisfying. It was satisfying to mow down waves of enemies because it made you feel like a highly skilled assassin. It worked to the game's benefit. But these games, the Origins and Odyssey, they're just button mashers. And not even like the fun kind of button masher, like a beat-em-up game. You're just mashing the shoulder button until the target dies. Like, look at this. And then I just have to avoid getting hit by him when he retaliates because my combo didn't kill him. It's not a fun combat system. Like, it's passable, but it's not really fun. Especially when your enemies are higher level than you and they're freaking... They're not really damage sponges right now, but you know, they take more than 3 hits. They don't die in one combo. It gets boring after a while. That's why I stopped doing stuff in Origins. It's just... Well, okay, that's not the full truth, but the combat is definitely it gets old quick. And when I started to get discovered more easily in Origins, that's where it stopped being fun. Who are you? Why are you here? You're not part of this. Can I quick save in combat? Do I have to be in inventory to quick save? I can't quick save. Good. So when this guy kills me, I'm gonna have to run all the way back over here, another 1,000 meters. So that's awesome. Because I didn't remember to quick save before coming here. Because I didn't think I was gonna get ambushed by Thermos the Lucky Drunk. Look at it, he's just another freaking damage sponge! Stop with the damage sponges! This is stupid! At least I can't die by poison.
This must be where the Athenians keep their war chest. I should use Icarus to find what I need.
I already did, game! There. Find all the things. Let me sabotage the thing first. Even though they didn't try to call for reinforcements before in that last place. Even though they sure were chasing me around for hours. Is it already lit? Get out of here. Oh yeah, that's what the torch guys are. The reinforcements.
I should get the treasure and leave quietly. The Athenian soldiers won't be so eager to fight when they don't get paid.
Okay, but I've still got to kill like 9 more guys. Because apparently I can't just... I can sneak up and loot a chest, but I can't sneak up and kill my father, apparently. Don't see me. Don't see me. No one? Are you kidding me? Another... Okay, I guess to be fair, he is a general. He's a marked guy. I'm not dealing with that bullcrap. I'm not dealing with those freaking giant health bars. It'd take 1,000,000 years to kill them. Alright, I'm out of here. Yeah, good luck with that. It's not even my horse. I don't even have a fast travel back there, do I? Alright, why did I pick up in my inventory? Bow. Thought I got rid of that. Wow, I can get a whole 4 warrior damage if I put this bow on. Sacrificing my 59 assassin damage. Why would I want that? I don't want that either. Guess that'll be fine when I hit level 8. Oh, wow, mercenaries. Wow, I discovered the lucky drunk. I don't care.
Ella.
I forgot to look for the fast travel. The inventory distracted me. Where even were they? Like right here? But they seriously do expect me to be exploring everything right now, don't they? The recommended level is 10. You know, again, forgetting that this area, like, this area is marked as 7 to 9.
Come on.
These quest markers are not working right. Because, okay, look at this. You see the thing? It's like, oh, 50 meters away. That's not the quest I have marked. That's some random crap that's in the overworld. Where's the... Find and kill the Athenian leader of the... Difficult to kill, but weakened the national power lowers. Currently 30 levels above you. I don't want to do this.
Ella.
Just let me go kill my main target. Don't make me do random crap to weaken a stronger guy. Who's I'm sure his minimum level is gonna be 10 anyway. Honestly, I don't even want to keep playing this game, but I want to see if it clicks at some point, because Origins took a bit to click. But this just feels like it's just wasting my time. Where even is it? What area am I at? What is it telling me to do? Where am I supposed to search for the captain that I'm supposed to kill for this area? There? I am not there. Why is it Why does it give me the objectives for here? I am clearly not in the vicinity of that area. Also, that's where my dad is. That's not it. There? Is it the... No. What is it telling... Where... What am I on top of? This? This farm has a captain? Oh, look, there he is. Okay, whatever.
The watch will be vigilant here.
This game has a bugged whistle.
That whistling is driving me mad.
Then go check it out!
I'll enjoy this.
So, like, this is the same kind of... Like, I remember all the way back in, like Brotherhood. And even as recent as, like, Black Flag or Rogue. Where you would enter open combat and be like, okay, well, here's a guy. And you would hit him, and you would just stab him for, like, 20 minutes before he died. That's this game. This game, it's like you would think that in being more RPG-oriented with leveling up and having stats and stuff and loot that you find like that to make yourself stronger, that you would think if you were the same level as the guy and you had decent stuff. Look at this! This guy's level 5! And I'm still stabbing him for 20 minutes before he's dying. I don't remember Origins being this bad with the level power imbalance. Like, the game may have been frustrating when you were under-leveled, but it was doable. But this is just, like, look at this! This is... He's level 5, and I'm stabbing him for like 20 minutes. He should be dead by now. You would think that being higher level than him would mean something. But oh no, not when the player is higher level than the enemy. No, but when the enemy is higher level than the player by 2 levels, then they become a giant damage sponge. It's like... And I bring up the old games not to be like, oh, the old games were better. No, the old games, you still had to stab a guy for 20 minutes before he would die, but at least they didn't pretend like the stats mattered, like you were leveling up as you progressed through the game. You still had, like, you know, oh, this sword does 3 out of 5 damage. It's like, oh, okay, and then you put on the sword that does 5 damage, and it doesn't feel like it's any stronger. It doesn't pretend, I mean, you know, it has the numbers, but it doesn't pretend like it's that much better. It doesn't pretend like, oh, here's a sword that does 124 DPS, and then you're standing there stabbing a guy for 20 minutes. It didn't pretend to be like, it didn't pretend like you were making that much progress with each weapon you changed. If anything, the weapons didn't matter, and that was cool, because then you could just put on the one you thought looked the coolest. And you could still instantly kill someone with a counterattack. It didn't matter. But this game really wants stats to matter but it's doing it in the wrong way. Maybe this is what people were talking about when they said that this game really wants you to grind, that it really wants you to, it drip feeds you experience, so you're tempted to buy experience boosters. Is that what this is? Is that what I'm going through right now? I wouldn't think. Because, like, it's the beginning of the game. I barely just started. I'm like 5 hours in, and it's already like, oh, well, you're 2 levels behind this guy. Good luck. At least in Origins, it was like, well, you know, I've been ignoring side quests, so I'm clearly underleveled. But you just saw, that guy was level 5. He was level 5, and he took...
Could be one of Stentor's scouts. Looks like he's run into some problems.
Good for him. Okay, so that's the guy I'm trying to kill. It says he's 3 levels ahead of me, right? I mean, that's the guy... That's... I said right in the wrong spot. That's the guy they want me to kill, right? And it says he's 3 levels ahead of me. But look at that. He's level 8. I'm level 7. That's not 3 levels, game. Okay, it says he's been weakened, so I'm gonna go. I'm hoping that this is the only time the game will stop me in my tracks until I go do a bunch of random bullcrap. And that it'll get smoother from here. That's why I'm continuing, even though I'm not having a good time. I'm hoping that it's just one, you know, it's just a fluke. It's just one bad section of the game. Because sometimes games are like that. Sometimes you play a game and the beginning sucks. But then you get out of that beginning, it's like, oh man, the game has really opened up. Look at all the options I have. Look at all the things I can do now. Look at all the fun I'm having. You know, like Earthbound. You start off and you're just Ness, and it's a tough time. But then you get to Tucson, and it becomes a better time. And then you get Paula, and then you're no longer so, well, I would say weak, but Ness is the tankiest guy in the game, so it's not really apt to say that. But you know, you notice a difference. You start to do better in combat because now there are 2 people, and if one of you faints, the other can give you a bowl of life noodles. Or cup of life noodles. Gotta get the container right. See, this is like the perfect the perfect example of what I'm talking about with this combat system. Same level as these guys, and they take too many hits for how many guys there are here. And if this were an older game, I would have already killed all of them because I could just counter them and do massive damage. Like it was fun being outnumbered in Syndicate, because it would mean the combat will go on longer. The combat was too quick in Syndicate, because you could just get so much stronger than your enemies. Like I was actively hoping at points, you know, later in the game, I was hoping like, oh, I hope these guys don't die too quickly. I hope a bunch of guys join in, because then I can chain a bunch of counters and stuff, and that feels satisfying. You know, it had this whole mechanic where if you brought people to like close to death and you did like multiple of them, you would do a cool kill chain animation. You would kill all of them in a row with a fancy animation. It was cool. And yet, look at this guy. The game said, like, oh, he's weakened. He's isolating himself from the capital. I don't want to play anymore. I'm done. I'll try again later. Maybe I'll do some stuff off screen. I don't know. I'm bored of doing stuff off screen. I'm not burnt out on Assassin's Creed, but I'm burnt out on running around an overworld doing random forts to try to level up. I don't want to level up. I'm bored of that.